for the Tamil version, the director doesn't know the language, he doesn't know Tamil. So then he required an assist in Tamil. There was no other assistant director who understood the language. So I had to chip in and help him out. Um, it was no strain, it is your language, it is your comfort zone. Um, so I used to help him out, like in performances, or judging a performance. He would ask me, is it expressed well in the language? So then I become the first Tamil audience for the film. So then I give my opinion, and then he says, yeah, fine. If you're okay, then I'm okay. I'm more confident about okaying a shot. And when it comes to dialogues, we had Rajamurugan writing the dialogues for the entire Tamil version. So we had sitting with him. So director and me, we sat together with him. We had a lot of discussions before finalizing on the dialogues. Similarly with lyrics, Karthi was there. So we all sat together while approving the Tamil lyrics. So that way, I had to chip in to play the part, and that's why Vamshi keeps saying, "You are my associate director in the Tamil film. I'll put another card for you in the credits." Apart from the cast, I also belong to the crew. So that's how we joke. But I had to be with him while doing Tamil version. Even Nag sir would ask me, "Go check the monitor, see if it is okay." if my dialogue delivery was okay. So I was a reference point for Tamil. That's all. See, when you take up remaking a film which is loved so much, you know there is going to be a lot of comparison. So this is a kind of film where you don't mind the comparison because we have adapted it to our culture, our political situations. You cannot take that film page to page here. It doesn't apply here, and the way people emote is also very different from how Indian people. So you cannot do a page to page copy of the film. It's an adaptation. We have adapted. We have changed. I mean, we've added a lot of scenes, but without losing the soul of the film. So I'm sure people would compare. I would still say it's going to be another different experience for you. So please do not compare. It is unfair to compare in this film because we have tried to do our best to this film. When we love this film, the original, and we don't want to stray away from it. Pressure wise, I think director took up a lot of pressure in bringing the same aesthetics of the original. Um, if you see when you talk a billionaire's house, it was made sure we had the best of gadgets. The house was made to look as opulent and as plush as possible. We shot in one of the most expensive locations in the world, and nothing was spared to make sure the film had that rich quality to it. So we've done our best to justify the original. Very interestingly, that film also had a lot of Indian emotions to it. It had a mother sentiment. It had a very good bonding of friendship. It had situations for a song in the film. It had situations for a love track in the film. So we've exploited all that in this film. So it will be a different watch for you when you watch this.
செம்ம பாத்ரூம் சார்.
ஹேய், என்ன பண்ற?
ஓ, கை கூட வராதா? கால் மட்டும் தான் நினைச்சேன்.
Hey!
The original, the cast itself is a black guy and a white guy. That itself brings enough contrast between these two characters. You don't have to perform differently. You behave yourself. You're already cast so well that they are miles apart from each other. Whereas here, we don't look miles apart. Naksar and me, we don't look miles apart. So then it's only the performance which can bring that difference. Ultimately, it's a prince and a pauper story. To the basic, if you bring it down. So in that case, it's going to be my performance which will bring me down, give me that class which is low, and give the contrast between the two characters. So that's what we had to try and achieve here. If you see the original version, the black guy is as stylish as the white guy. There's no difference. But whereas here, we have a huge difference between the rich and the poor. You have to bring out that difference. So that was required here. And we had to take care of that aspect. I had to take care of that aspect. It is for me going back to school. I'm going to do what he asked me to do. But then he's a person who gives you the liberty. He gives the actor the liberty to explore, to add in and chip in. He says a performance is something which is thought out by the director and the actor. An actor develops on his character, and the director says whether it fits into his writing. So the performance has to be decided by both the director and the actor. So it is a process where you can discuss and evolve. That's something which you can cherish. Not all directors know how to extract a performance. They know how to write a story and execute a story. But when it comes to performance, a performance can actually decide a film. When you're working with Mani sir, you have that opportunity to learn that extra bit or extra nuance of shaping up a film through your performance. Normally, you stick within the film and you do it. But when sometimes when some actors you have noticed, they also become a writer into the film. Their performance gives you that extra edge to make it a bit more believable or a bit more intense. You have that opportunity, and you have a director who can give you that freedom and also guide you towards it. So I think I'm looking forward to that. It's absolutely a conscious decision. You want to grow as an actor, you want to do something more, you want to grow in your career. So it is a conscious decision to try something new. But I was glad I had a producer to back me and take me through that path. And there is a director with a vision to push me and push me beyond my limits so that I can do something. There's a lot of hard work to be done to achieve it. So you're getting a team to do that, to grow a little bigger. Everybody wants to grow. Nobody wants to stay where you are. So this film has that opportunity to grow. All of us can grow. When the film works, it's going to be a big path for all of us to grow, like at least 1-2 steps ahead. This film itself had that. This film, the people in this film, we all had that same frequency where everybody wanted to make sure we enjoy that every moment in life. You're so caught up in what is happening, what is going to happen in life, you keep forgetting what you're doing right now. But all of us cherished every single moment in this film while performing. The scenes had that quality, the characters had that quality, the people in the film also had that quality. People were positive, people were trying to push, people were open to try out something new. Let us give people, give the audiences a new experience. Everybody, from the producer, everybody was for it. Now, this film, that way, is a very memorable film for all of us. We all had a satisfaction of working in a good film and a good story. And so that way, I would say this film is quite memorable for all of us. Thank you.